Hi everybody, David here with Cartoon Fortress. So happy to have you here on the channel with me today. And I'm very, very excited for this release that I'll be highlighting on today's video. Now, this is a title that I've known about for well over a year. I've had it pre-ordered since April of this year. And I am just so excited to finally have this in hand. And this is from Second Sight and is none other than George A. Romero's Dawn of the Dead. We have a behemoth of a set here. It's just really great looking. We have the original poster art here on the cover and an absolutely packed set. In fact, let's just give you a peek here on the back. Lots to get to within this set. And from the reviews that I've seen on this so far, there's been some great reviews on YouTube. This looks to be, in my opinion, the release of the year. I just don't think there's anything that's going to take that spot from Dawn of the Dead. And I'm a big fan of Romero and his, of course, Night of the Living Dead. And this looks to be obviously the addition to own for Dawn of the Dead, but just one of the premier physical media items, period. I really love what Second Sight has done here, and they really took their time to get this done the right way. There were a few delays on release on this, and I know production and producing the extra features and different things took quite a while, and I, for one, am happy that they took the time to do this right. So I'm very excited to unbox this, and we'll go ahead and get that done right now. We'll switch over to the other camera and see what's on the inside of this set. Okay, so here we have this absolutely stellar box set from Second Sight Films. Let's go ahead and take off the shrink wrap here. It's just so great to see such a definitive set produced here for George A. Romero's Dawn of the Dead. And I'm so happy with the Criterion edition, of course, of Night of the Living Dead. It's just so much love given to George A. Romero, and obviously he is very deserving. So really stellar artwork here on the cover. This is, of course, the original poster that they used for the artwork here. Now I'm going to go ahead and pull off the the J card. Oh, there we go. Tip it upside down and that becomes much easier. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and set this down here. Let's take a look at the back here. So if you want to look over the contents here. Now this, I want to make note, this is the Blu-ray edition. There is also a 4K edition for you 4K nuts out there. I was totally fine picking up the Blu-ray version on this one. Now what we have here are 3 cuts of the film. So first we have the theatrical cut on disc 1. On disc 2 we have the extended can cut. And then on disc 3, we get the Argento cut. I'm really excited to see the extended cut. That's probably where I'll start. And then on disc 4, you have the special features. Let me kind of bring that up a little closer here so you can look over those. And then also with the limited edition contents, you can see what we get included there. We get the audio CDs, the books. We'll go over that here in a second. But just an absolutely stacked release here from Second Sight. All right, so we'll set that aside, and now let's look at the main box here. So there's the cover. There is the side. The back, when there's no room in hell, the dead will walk the earth. And then the other side matches as well. Okay, so this is such that and this is kind of cool that the art just kind of separates here. So just take the top off there, and there's a look at what's included on the inside there. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look. So let's just pull this out, push that back there, and we'll pull this out just kind of part by part here. Okay, so here is the cover art here. There's the side and the back. And then we get artwork here that just expands as we fold out. And unfortunately, we've got a loose disc. Luckily, that looks to be totally fine. All right, so here we have, again, disc 1 with the theatrical cut, disc 2 with the extended canned cut, disc 3 with the Argento cut, and then disc 4, which houses the special features. Now, there's no artwork behind. It's just that same kind of purple and pinkish gradient. And then this great artwork. All right, so that is the film, different cuts of the film and the special features. Now here we have an audio CD compilation. So they're continuing through. So this is disc 5. So this is the original soundtrack by Goblin with 17 tracks on there. And then we come to disc 6, which is the library compilation part 1, which is really neat. So these are sounds that they used in the film, all compiled on an audio CD here. So that's a DeWolf library compilation part 1. And the DeWolf library compilation part 2. So part 1 has 29 tracks. Disc 2 has 23. So a large library of audio files to enjoy there. So really, really neat. And then again, just great artwork on that. And then moving into the books, we have an absolutely gorgeous hardbound book here. Now this is going to be our essays and photos, that type of thing. So this is Dawn of the Dead, Dissecting the Dead. And as you can see, a really large book here, so 156 pages. And you can read over the contents there if you'd like. And we'll just take a quick look. Here's the back of the book if you want to read up on that. All right, and then we'll just take a quick look through the book here. So lots of writing, which I always love, and then some posters and artwork to enjoy. And then more writing here. So really, really great book. And that is a nice hardbound book. And then finally, we get a paperback novelization of Dawn of the Dead, written by George Romero and Susanna Sparrow. All right, so paperback here. You can go ahead and read the back there if you'd like. And there is the spine. And then this is just kind of a standard paperback. Really looking forward to reading the novelized version of the story, the novelization of the story. So pretty standard paperback, but again, really cool cover art. And I love of course, the consistency of the art across the set. So they've commissioned some really great artwork for this. And then here is the empty box, or the bottom half of the box. And of course, this will all fit nicely back in here. I'm really excited to not only watch the different cuts of the film, but to dive into the soundtrack and the audio library, and then of course to read the essays and then the novelization of the story. Just so much to get into here, and an absolutely stellar physical media release that we have here. This is one that's going to that's very deserving of the accolades that I'm sure it's going to receive this year in terms of awards or whatever might come its way for releases of the year. I am of the opinion that this is the release of the year. We've had some great ones. I'd say that my top three personally would be this, the Friday the 13th collection from Scream Factory, and then Columbia Noir #1 from Indicator are really looking to be the top three for me this year. But just an absolutely stellar release here from Second Sight of George A. Romero's Dawn of the Dead. All right, everybody, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day to come stop by the channel and watch this video. We are in an absolutely amazing time to be physical media collectors, and this is a shining example of why physical media still matters. So happy with what Second Sight has produced here, and I'm looking forward to more releases from them in the future. I've been fortunate to be able to bring in some of their other, a lot of their other limited edition titles, and I'm very excited to see what they produce in this coming year. Just so blown away by what they've produced with this Dawn of the Dead set. Let me know in the comments if this is a set that you were able to pick up, if this is one you're looking to pick up. I know licensing on this was tricky. Second Sight was only able to distribute within the UK to UK addresses. Luckily for me, Diabolic DVD was able to secure copies, and I was able to get in on that pre-order so that I was able to have that sent out to me. So thank you to Diabolic DVD for doing that, and of course thank you to Second Sight for producing the set. But definitely let me know in the comments your thoughts on this set, or even the film in general. And if you found this video helpful or entertaining in any way, I invite you to hit the subscribe button, the like button, and finally the bell icon. That will notify you when I upload new videos in the future. And until next time, my name is David, and I am signing off with Cartoon Fortress and wishing you a very happy day.